you
should be
know?
streaming now,
Okay.
possibly. Who knows? I have no idea. Y'all don't ask any of this is still a Duct Tape and Holy Water production. Y'all know this if you are looking for, professionalism, this is not the,
Yeah.
this is not the chat for you. These are not the droids you are looking for.
Yeah, thank you, Bobby, for that.
Thanks. Well, I was trying to because I was seeing if I could start the stream,
Oh,
uh, and apparently since I didn't do the
yeah.
doodaddy thing, I can't
Uh,
start it, so I was trying to
remind me to make you a moderator on my stream. Hey, TCO Limited. So how is everything with your brother? And is he staying with you?
no, he's staying with my mom, so I'm gonna
Mm,
go over there sans children just to hang out and see how he's doing. Apparently, he is a very big gamer, so I might pick his brain on, computery
mm,
stuff. Uh, he's doing, his advanced training. So once you go to, basic training, which is just kind of your basic military stuff, then you go to your MOS or your military occupational training stuff, and then, he is waiting since he picked such a specialized career because he has those kind of computery, technically all the magical stuff that I have no idea how to do, um, he's waiting for that since it takes so long for his I think his training is a whole year long. It's what
yikes.
they call a hard start. So, you have to wait for the class to start. So he's kinda hanging out until another class starts.
I see.
So and he has done amazing, like, I don't tell that's kind of why I'm going there without kids is, talking to Baker and talking to you, I realize that, I may not have told him a lot in words how much that meant to me
Mm,
when he said that when he was 8, and, I really do need to say that, and I need to say how proud I am that he's, really taken the initiative and gotten healthy and, done a lot of things and really grown up to be a really incredible person. So,
mm.
I just needed to, say that because like Baker and you guys and we all talk, guys don't get a lot of that all the time. So, I definitely need to make a point to do that.
Yeah, it's always a good.
Yeah. So,
Fed.
that's a story time. And then did
Cookie.
y'all see the how the hell did Derek Chauvin get stabbed? Wasn't he in, like,
I
protective
would assume.
custody? I
Hey,
mean,
Christine.
am good morning, Christine. Yeah, and
Hi.
C Co Limited. I love
Hey,
it when I can't read, and it's simple things like C Co. Not hard.
yeah. There's like no reason that should have happened. He should be protected.
Yeah, it also seems a little too close to when, things are starting to be questioned. It seems a little coinkadinkle, if you ask me.
Yeah, last
Yeah, he
night,
got
tabulated.
yes.
I can pull up the story now.
Yes. I figured I've got more story times. We can always
Okay,
I've got story times for days,
awesome.
y'all. You know me, I can story time with the best of them. It's my my life is all stories.
Let me present.
You know you're old when you're looking at, Amazon's lightning deals and you're like, "Please let there be lidocaine patches. Please let there be lidocaine patches." 'Cause you're old.
Sounds like such fun.
Oh, for the love of Cheetos, what is going on with my stream?
I think that's me.
It says I'm live. What is going on? For the love of all that is holy.
Maybe we could just.
Of course.
And now my screen's. Oh my God, guys.
Oh, for the love of all that is Cheetos. Okay, well, it looks like it's going for. Oh, hell.
Is it going for you guys? My browser's frozen. This is just amazing to me. How many freaking problems can go wrong on one stream?
All of them. Every single one. It's okay.
It's really, yeah, and that's great, because I invited Bronca to my George Zimmerman stream later, so let's just hope my luck gets a little bit more better.
You know what? We're going to get all of the kinks out. You are going to be fine. Everything is great. It will manifest. Oh, for the Eris, I don't know. Maybe you'll have to refresh. It might just
I think
be
it's
you.
better now. What?
Out of your mind. Like Jackbox games make that fun feel fun. Get weird and wacky.
What in the Schnell am I watching?
Wait, there we go. I think I muted it.
Oh, that's okay. I was just like, ADHD, what's that?
What? I don't want. Okay. Why is there more music?
I have to use Brave, and even then it pops up, but you can't hear the videos when they're on Brave,
Okay.
at least for me, and I don't know why.
He was stabulated, but he's going to expect to recover. He's expected to recover. I closed it. It was playing all kinds of
what
noises.
I don't get is, again, he was supposed to be, he's in Arizona right now. He's in a federal prison.
I did not know that.
Y'all, I just saw a chemistry set, fun for kids, and part of me thought about getting it for the youngest, most feral, and the other part of me thought about being in the witness box with a prosecutor asking me, would a reasonable person give the youngest, most feral a chemistry set? I literally pictured myself in a witness box after the youngest, most feral had done something feral, being
my
asked,
dad
"So
had
you
a
gave this
my dad had a chemistry set, and this was back in like the 60s when you could still get like raw chemicals and everything, and it was a really nice set, and he did not use it for good.
I can't. Your dad, again, the fact that your dad is still alive,
It surprises him too.
It boggles. That's it. We need to have a Sal's dad stream one day. Just
I'll think about it.
When you get to 1,000, Sal's dad stream.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like Archie Bunker and oh gosh, the Jeffersons and Archie Bunker.
Yeah.
That would be the greatest thing. I would love it.
Yeah, so.
Oh my goodness. Well, the youngest, most feral, the only thing he said he wanted is a Rubik's Cube. Only he said it was a Lubik's Cube. And I only started laughing hysterically. I was like, okay, what? That makes sense.
Yeah.
And a Nerf gun.
Yeah, Shelly, it kind of was a misprint actually, but here we are. And Mo showed up and everybody was waiting for me, and I went in to change the banner and then made sure the banner updated on my channel, and then I saw everybody was in the chat waiting, and Mo DM'd me.
It happens, Sal. It just does. I know you're gonna because it happens to me, and you're just gonna overthink it for a while, but it will be okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, the kids aren't allowed to watch my streams. They are not. No, no. Mostly because mom is unfiltered most of the time. Though I will say if you have grandkids, or kids, the giant Jenga blocks are awesome, but they are loud, so get a rug. And they will most likely not really ever be used for Jenga and most likely just be used to make towers and uh
Yeah.
other such things.
What is Sal short for? Salvador Dali is kind of my persona. So everybody just calls me Sal or Dolly or something offensive.
Pretty much. Yeah, it depends. And then so I do have the girls, so my oldest girls went out and did the Black Friday thing.
Hmm. In person?
And yeah, they went to the mall and stuff. So
Oh,
ooh. The only reason you go to the mall, in my personal opinion, is to go to Bath and Body Works and get the giant bag full oh crap. But now that I've discovered Amazon, who goes outside anymore? In my humble opinion, there's no reason to go outside. That
yeah.
is silly. We
Yun, maybe something like Justin Bieber related.
um
Oh,
or have you seen the rocks that look like dongs calendar? The
hmm.
penis rock calendar? I'm just saying.
My friend went to an ASU work party, and he gave his coworker, this old guy, a Justin Bieber toothbrush.
Oh Lord. The People of Walmart calendar or coloring book.
Oh, yes.
It's beautiful, it's life affirming, everyone loves it. And if you get it yourself, you're already going to love your gift.
Exactly.
I mean, who wouldn't love a People of Walmart coloring book?
Hey, see you, Gigi. So, what streams do you have today?
Uh, so I have this one. I'm glad that both Dave and Nick can do the Jody one, so I can go over and hang out with my brother and
Hmm.
family for a little bit. And then I'm going to be working on some short intro videos for my various characters.
Hmm.
And if you're doing, are you doing Jensen later today,
No.
or are you doing
Well,
Zimmerman?
I'm doing Zimmerman after Jody.
Okay, because I was thinking that maybe one of my characters, my body language characters, might come in and help a little bit, but it will depend on
Okay.
what we're doing at my mom's house because sometimes she likes to walk around the property and do stuff, so it'll depend. Griffin Wayne, I am on a stream. Get what part of shut the door? I'm getting lasers. I'm gonna train Fry to just herd him out. Like when he sees the youngest, most feral,
Can
he's
you
just
crate
gonna
train your youngest?
not in Florida, apparently.
Good point. Yeah, they frown on that apparently. Gosh.
Yeah, I don't understand that judge. That judge was like, he wasn't really that bad. I'm like, did you not hear what that child? Look,
Oh my God.
the defense made a terrible mistake by going with, accuse the child, make it the child's fault. They should have gone with everything the parents did, although it didn't seem like the parents did much to help the child. They should
Yeah.
have gone with the parents were overwhelmed. The parents, thought that love would be enough. Adoptive parents don't understand as much about, you know, the abandonment, about early
Mm.
childhood neglect, all of that stuff. Instead, they went with um, him bad. And that's a fairly offensive, hard sell.
Yeah. But
Uh, it,
yeah.
I'm just saying, I mean, it works. It can be sold. You
Yeah.
can definitely make that point, and I think with some of the things he did, you could make that point, but it's a hard sell. What would be
Um,
an easier sell?
because I'm an idiot who forgot daylight savings time.
Well, you guys are immune, so
Yeah, I know. It just screws me up so much right now. But I'm sorry, what were you saying?
it just if they had wanted to uh it's just a much easier sell if they had the fact pattern there to say, "Hey, the parents tried this. They went to this therapist," and had the expert there saying, "It's really frustrating for parents to go to one therapist and they said, hey, you just have to do this, this, and this." But the therapist isn't there, when the kid's throwing a fit for 173 hours. And you're like,
Yeah.
"No, go stand in the corner." Because any parent that sat through a 5 minute, because typically what people or what pediatricians or parenting books will say is 1 minute for every year they're old.
Hmm.
When you have sat through a 5 minute or an hour long 5 minute timeout because you're supposed to start over if they, get out or move or things like that,
Yeah.
n- n- the punishment is for both of you. So, yeah, it's easy for the, therapist who has no children and maybe
Yeah.
has a cat to tell you that, but to actually live it is a little more difficult.
Yeah. So I'm sorry, I'm just trying to keep up with chat.
So, did you have does your family do turkey or ham or both? Or are you
Turkey.
guys
I
PC?
didn't. I mean, my mom did. And then
Well,
I
yeah.
was streaming all day Thursday. So, DM me. Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh, I will pull it up. Thank you. Um, so my mom and my dad, they split up a few years ago, and I blame myself, of course.
oh.
No, I'm kidding. No, it was for the best. But so my mom did turkey, and then she had some friends over, and she's like, "Well, I can you can come over and have dinner." And I'm like, "Well, I'm streaming." She's like, "Well, I'll just go ahead and get some stuff together in a bag." So I just went over there for 30 seconds. Yeah, I was on stream with Hella, and I just was gone for like 20 minutes. There was no small talk. It was perfect. Seriously, Junior.
Junior is Sal's youngest, most feral. I love it. Yeah,
Junior.
I'm laughing with you, not
I know.
at you.
I know.
I'm feeling your pain, Sal. I'm feeling your pain.
Thank you. Um, so yeah, we do turkey, I guess. Um, oh no, thank you for reminding me. That was a Arizona trial back when I was like 14. Make a note.
Baseline deleter? Oh, was
Yeah,
that baseline?
it's the
What am
road
I
he was like
thinking?
choosing victims on or something.
Oh, was that the one where there were two different serial people? Was the Graper and then the two that were shooting people
I think
from
so.
their car? Because those are two interesting cases because you had the serial Graper and then the two people that were well, paper bags are fun.
Yeah. If he continues, I'll take it away. But
He says, "Better not, Dad. I will fight you."
it was kind of like Uber Eats.
I do there's a lot of trials. I do like the idea that we're gonna
Wow.
do the Rittenhouse trial,
Yeah.
although I still really, really don't like that photo he used. Oh my goodness.
Hey,
That book
Ozzy.
photo. Does he have a publicist
Well,
or a public relations person?
Rambo, it was really weird because me and Hella were talking about like you doing the Rittenhouse trial in the morning, and then she and
Mhm.
I can do it in the afternoon or something. And then because when I first started streaming, I reached out to Rambo, and she and I were friends on Twitter, and our schedules never really lined up, and she just messaged me out of the blue last night, and she has some thoughts on the book.
Oh,
So
I
I'm
haven't read
hoping
it.
I haven't either. Um, so I'm hoping to get with her, and which is another person I have to now people with, and I
Oh,
love
did
her
you
and
see
miss. Hmm?
Raw Bill Mill said
Yeah,
her or their sister was so that might be something.
yeah, I'm gonna have to really look into that. Um, sorry.
So what I do, and I don't know if this will work for you, I don't know how you process stuff. I have, and I need to get a new one because mine is full
Mhm.
and almost done. But I have a little post-it note, like bigger pad that I
Mhm.
keep right by my keyboard. Uh,
That's a really good
so
idea.
I can write things down. I know some people feel more comfortable with having like a Word document. I just can't.
I had a notebook I was writing in, but like it got filled up, and now there's like all these pages, and I don't know where anything is. I think
That's
post-it
that's
notes
my
might be
thing
better.
is well, and that's what if I get a notebook, I tend to not keep it open or I'll move it someplace and lose it. But if I have that little notepad and I can take it up and put it on top of like my day planner or things like that,
If you can entertain the audience for 1 minute, please.
no problem. Sal's gonna go yell at the cat. As per usual, he is yelling at the cat. Let me see if I can share screen. The cat is like, I did not do it. Oh, here, I can share this. Oh, percent. How do I am doing something over here. Any hoozle. Oh, I did make the sweet potato souffle and ate a bunch of that yesterday. Because if you eat it around Thanksgiving, there are no carbs. It's a tradition. But I shared something for in honor of National Turkey Day and tourists who are morons.
Oh,
I found this story.
I was just putting the
Okay.
paper bag away.
All right. So, hapless tourist mobbed by wild turkeys in national park. Thanksgiving is here, but it's best to give wild turkeys a wide berth. So, around my house, since we're near kind of a part of the woods that's a nature reserve, we have a wild turkey and his harem that come out. And I'm always thinking, if the zombie apocalypse happens, we've got turkey and evil deer right around the woods. So, I mean, we're okay. Uh, That's a lesson one woman learned the hard way on a trip to the Smokies, where she got too close to a pair of birds and found herself being mobbed and chased around a tree. The incident was captured on camera by photographer Dennis Tudor and shared on a now infamous Instagram account of Tourons of Yellowstone, which is dedicated to the careless behavior of U.S. national parks, often involving wildlife. In the video, so you won't be able to hear sounds, but we can watch it.
Oh, that's a pretty bird.
Oh no, now it's going to become a twosome. They're in the video you can watch below, the woman attempts to shoo the bird away with her phone, which she has presumably been using to snap photos of the bird at close range. She finds herself on the wrong side of her car door with a barbed wire fence blocking the way as the clip ends. It wasn't so easy to stumble across one of the mighty birds. So, one second. Now my aminal is whining.
Well, it's saying these ones became nearly extinct. So I wonder. Wild turkeys can become bold and even aggressive if they are used to being fed by people, and have come to see them as an easy source of food, a phenomenon known as food conditioning.
I'd be pissed off if I was a turkey. I mean, you go from being a T-Rex to a freaking, meal. You're
The
like, I
evolution was
used
not
to
kind.
be a T-Rex. Now I'm a damn turkey. Seaco Limited, I have never gone hunting. I know people do go hunting. I know there's a season for it in theory, but I've never hunted before.
Yeah.
I still have a
fished.
revengeing on the deer. So at some point,
You're going to go deer hunting.
I will go deer hunting. I say that, but then, I did watch Bambi too, so.
Yeah.
Eris, my ex was a lineman and wild turkey chased the entire trip. Oh, I would have laughed my boobs off. So there you go. Don't mess with turkeys. They're buttholes. And Benjamin Franklin wanted to make them our national birds because they're majestic and elegant. I think they look ugly and weird, but I mean, they've got that weird little boobly thing here. I know it's called a waddle or something.
It's like,
but it's just, ooh,
they were like
it's not my thing.
Testicle thing on their head.
Yeah. Okay, and in another thing, y'all, don't drink too much water. I don't know why we have to say this over and over again. This happens, I think, once a year. But stop drinking so much water. Well,
Mitch McConnell has
it. Well, he also has brain issues, but not from drinking too much water, I don't think. I could be wrong.
Maybe that's what caused him to freeze.
Well, that or lack of adrenochrome. That's why both of us on this stream recommend cold caffeine.
Yes.
With
chemicals. You can't get the good stuff.
I'm drinking Coke Zero. I'm sure Sal is drinking the regular leaded.
Diet.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Then we're both drinking Coke Zero.
Yep.
So water with 973 chemicals in it to keep us embalmed and alive.
I have some water too.
Okay. Well, there you go. Well, yeah, Sal's drinking water too.
See, got a gallon of water.
Well, there you go. Okay, so mom of two died drinking too much water, and her husband is now blaming a health facility.
I'd blame her, but okay.
You can get water toxicity. You can drink too much water. It will overload your kidneys. It's bad.
You can't do it all at once.
Well, remember when? So it was actually Lori Mellow's brother was the DJ that was having, so I think it was for a PS5 or a PS4,
Hmm.
uh, and they were having people drink a lot of
The
water, and
radio
one of the
contest,
moms died.
the radio show contest.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was you hold your Wii for a Wii. This was like
yeah.
2006. Was Valo involved?
It was one of her brothers.
Really?
So yeah, water intoxication. So
Yeah.
yeah, Michelle Whitehead, 45, from
Same.
England, was taken to Millbrook Mental Health Unit in Nottinghamshire on Monday 5th, 2021, after suffering a mental breakdown, the BBC reported. She died 2 days later after drinking water excessively and going into a coma, something the staff discovered too late, he claimed. Quote, had they acted earlier, Michelle would have been taken to the ICU and put on a drip. That would have saved her life. Mitchell, yeah, or Michael Whitehead, Michelle's husband of 22 years, claimed Whitehead had a condition called psychogenic polydysphia, which is characterized by excessive volitional water intake and is often seen in patients with psychiatric disorders and or neurodevelopmental disorders, the medical journal said. So it looks like she was having mental health issues that were causing her to obsessively drink water, and had she been monitored correctly, then they would have stopped
Hmm.
her from drinking all that water. And y'all, this is why I do not want socialized health care. I don't want health care. I don't want a committee telling me when my child can be taken off of life support. I don't want a committee. Look, I don't want the body positivity movement telling me when I need to take something, okay? I do think it throws off the
Yeah.
electrolytes.
Yeah, your potassium and stuff like that. It's like it
Workers
harms
at
the kidneys and stuff.
Yeah, maybe it'll explain a little bit. Workers at the facility didn't diagnose Whitehead with a psychogenic polydysphia at the time, her husband claimed, and she was allowed to have unsupervised access to water in her room. An investigation into her death found staffers allegedly gave her tranquilizers to sleep, and she fell into a coma, something workers reportedly didn't realize until 4 hours later. Michelle was transferred to Kingsmill Hospital, where she died from low sodium levels from excessively drinking water. The extreme water intake caused her brain swelling, which ultimately killed her. The BBC reported that Nottinghamshire Healthcare NHS Foundation Trust admitted to 8 failings, including not adhering to their policy after Michelle was tranquilized and staffers being distracted by their mobile phones. The investigation concluded that the mental health unit's failings, quote, probably more than minimally contributed to her death. Of course. Did he dye his beard red? I have a couple questions. Sal,
That's okay.
the coroner asked the mental health unit to get better at detecting psychogenic polydysphia in the future to prevent future deaths. Well, they would have to get off their phones. Again, okay, here's the problem. I am not, oh, it does match her hair. I am not against the NHS, and as an outsider, it's a good idea, but you are importing people. It is not self-sustaining. You are adding, medically assisted dying now to make it workable. It is not going to work. Ifti Majid, CEO of Nottinghamshire Healthcare NHS Foundation Trust, apologized to the family.
Don't
Quote,
admit responsibility.
Well, I don't think you can sue the NHS.
Oh,
So
okay.
I could be wrong. I am not from Considering the findings of the jury and the coroner, we acknowledge there are aspects of the care which were not to the quality that they should have been, and we will address the concerns raised so that experience for our patients now and in the future is improved, he told the BBC. Michelle's husband remembered her as someone who was warm, caring, and easy to love. Oh, look at how young they were. The pair were childhood sweethearts. Michael was 17 and Michelle was 15 when he first met her on a bus. She looked through records I just bought and I fell in love, Michael said. The couple were together for 30 years and had 2 sons, one of whom had Down syndrome. Michelle was caring for her disabled son full-time for 19 years and gave up her job as a nursery nurse to care for him. So, yeah, I mean, she was a nursery nurse. It
Oh,
looks like she was having some mental health problems, maybe, caretaker fatigue. Now, I have a question about this one. What the hell?
what?
This is a mental issue.
Okay. Huh.
Sal, I need someone to explain this to me.
You have to take
Of course,
them
I am
down?
going to get a small tree for my little area, so I can't really complain. I'm trying to figure out a theme. I don't know if I'm going to go late and questioning with my theme. Or something else. Just fully cray. I don't know. I will see what the dollar store has. They also don't have cats. Mine'll. That one does look like it needs Viagra this way up. I have 26 trees. They take me 3 months to set up. Why? Why would you do this? Why? I mean, I get liking holidays. I really do. I don't have the energy. And the cats. She really knows how to spruce up her place. You know what, New York Post? Sometimes your puns make me happy. Sometimes I don't understand. I know. It's the little tree that couldn't. A woman that goes by Mel Lissa on social media says she has 26 Christmas trees and it takes her 3 months to put them up. I mean, I can imagine they look like they're from a magazine and that's great, but they just,
Why?
it's a lot of work. She must not have a husband.
No.
Although are those Lego sets? Because I'm jealous as hell. I'm like, wait a minute, Lego sets? I love this. I'm mad at her trees, but I'm like, Legos?
We have a special guest.
Oh, it's Molly.
How are you, Baker?
Oh, I'm tired. I have the house full of guests, but I thought someone should just come say bye.
Oh,
Oh,
What a
a
cutie.
puppy that stayed small.
Yeah. Oh. I thought that maybe someone in the audience liked it. Yeah,
definitely.
you little killer.
Aw.
Oh,
How are we doing?
kind of frazzled, but good.
Well, frazzled and good. Yes. Sal, when you set up your stream last night, had you had a beer? Because I was waiting at 8:15 my time this morning and thinking, when is Sal?
No, I
going
was
on?
up. I just mistook. I was doing it at 6 a.m. my time, and thought
No, it was the D large stream. It was set to 2:15 a.m. Eastern.
No, I
Standard.
set it up earlier in the day. No, I set it I just forgot the PM and AM thing.
I thought you might have had a beer yesterday or something.
No, well, yes, but no, I didn't. I set it up before then,
Oh.
and I'm we're postponing it to cover George Zimmerman today.
Yeah, the reunion, John, it wasn't that good. She it took her a little while to warm up to me, but now we're good friends again.
Aw.
Oh, she's yeah.
Fry, Fry is like, I'm in my pineapple. I is still small. Look, I
Yeah.
fit in my pineapple. Sort of.
Almost have my head in it.
Yeah.
So,
Almost.
but no, I just wanted to come and say hi and
Hi.
wish you a great
Aw.
stream and
Thank you.
have a great, wonderful rest of the day. And all you other people, have fun. And
Nice
yeah.
to see Molly. Bye.
Nice to see
And-
Molly and
me.
Baker.
Yeah,
And you.
thank you.
Yeah.
And
We
thank
were
you
like,
for
nice to see
trusting me.
Puppy and the human that brought her.
Thank you for
Have
trusting
a-
me with your stream.
No, it's not my stream. You can. I trusted you with Mo. That's the bigger problem.
True.
She will. It took me 6 days to get monetization on the Statue Day. So
Sorry.
Mo, you're gonna have some long days waiting for that yellow one turning green when you reach 100, 1,000. I don't know. I still
To
don't
be
know
fair,
why.
To be fair, we probably all knew that to begin
Yeah.
with.
Yeah, but
Guess I'm
no.
gonna have to start working on those hot tub streams.
Yeah, I offered my services because breastfeeding is okay now. So I said, if a woman wants to do a breastfeeding stream, I can breastfeed, and we can do the Amaranth thing. She can write all the Sims name on my forehead while I'm
I'm
lactating.
willing to bottle bath water. I mean, it is. I am willing.
Yeah.
We have to.
Retirement, here I
lift.
come.
I can't breastfeed Molly, John.
Oh,
Um,
yeah, Mr. Mo realized I bought more wig holders, and he's like, "How many wigs did you buy?" I was like, "It's better not to ask."
Yeah. Why? At some point, it's his fault.
He's
Because-
like, "You enabled this. You're being supportive." And he's like, "I should not do that
Yeah.
ever."
Do you remember a year ago when I said, I'm going to do this YouTube thing? You should have said, no.
You should have put your foot down and said, "Go into the kitchen and make me a sandwich."
yeah.
So,
So it's really your fault.
Everything is his fault.
Exactly.
That's
It really is.
So,
But we'll go and have some cake and coffee and cake, and you have a wonderful
Yes.
stream and have a great day, and have a great stream tonight with Zimmerman.
yes, I will. Thank you
See
very
you all
much.
later. Bye.
Bye. Oh boy. So where were we? It's very nice seeing Molly and Baker. Don't want to hurt his feelings. Oh, wow. I am.
So, I mean, is it bad that I'm judging her for her Christmas trees, but applauding her for her Lego set display? I feel
I
like
mean-
those are.
Yeah,
I don't
she
know.
has some good taste, I guess.
It does feel a bit hypocritical of me. Okay, I'm having ideas since I am going to put a Christmas tree up in my so Mr. Mo has been working very diligently to make me a mobile Mo station by the fire, because that has been one of my kind of wish list areas. Since he got a new computer for himself, he's been
Aw.
using the laptop that I used to stream on. Okay, how does her dog not get? How is her house clean? I'm just. Wait, the amount of totes she must just have of oh Christmas crap.
How
I
messy is her
can't imagine.
garage?
Hobby Lobby sees her and she is like, they are like, our daily quota is fixed, y'all.
Oh, thank God. She hasn't come in 2 days, so we're going to have to let one of you go.
Yeah,
Can't afford to pay you anymore.
I think I'm gonna go for the multicolored food one. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a boozy Christmas tree. I'm gonna have to find booze related, or I might make my own booze related Christmas tree. Since it's LawTube. She is type A++. Yes, she is. Yes, Sarah Adams. Why in the Nancy Kerrigan voice? Although I do like her Legos. I want to go over, and I like her display so much. It is amazing. And yes, Pixie, I hope you feel a little bit better. Yeah, she definitely has no cats or children or maybe family members. I don't know. So where does she put her presents for her non-families?
Right?
Oh, that's a good idea.
She just wraps the boxes the Christmas trees came in and puts them under the Christmas tree.
Well, so what Mr. Mo and I did, we have a little kind of breakfast bar table, and
Mhm.
we got a very small, like 3-foot tree with lights already on it, and that's what we put. We removed the chairs. We have a metal Christmas. It's like a barrel looking thing, so the
Mhm.
cats can't get on the table. And we put the little tinsel stuff around so it looks all prettyful.
Hmm.
And then that's how we do our tree from now on, because the cats ruined our expensive big tree. It looked like the Charlie Brown, Christmas tree by the end times of them all hibernating in there. So we got a small tree. We got the fortress, metal container thing so they couldn't get up. And that's how we do Christmas now. Although so it's a small thing, and I will know I have made it as a grown up in that 6-month time between, and I've kind of calculated it'll be about 6 months between maybe when the last kid leaves to get a real job and the first grandbabies come and start destroying things, which will be awesome. But I want to get a real nativity set. Just one, a nice one. I've had a couple, but Jesus always gets lost, or one of the wise men gets decapitated, or gets mixed up with a Power Ranger, or Mary gets an arm removed. I mean, or the little people get put. We have a little people nativity set. I do not need a real baby under the Christmas tree. MLS, you take that out of the universe. I don't need that. Griffin already wants a baby sister. I don't need that. He's asking Santa and Jesus, who are twin brothers apparently in his mind. He's like the twin birth of Jesus and Santa.
Sarah
Are
Adams has became a member.
Thank you so much, Sarah.
That is very nice
yeah.
of you.
Yeah, look. Oh yes, Griffin Wayne's punishment will be to lay under the Christmas tree like Jesus for 20 minutes. I'm just gonna swaddle him. Oh, they're actually triplets. The Krampus is the third brother. That's why Mary was so pissed off. She was like, all of this. Look, Bobby, y'all, Mr. Mo broke out in hives when we found out about Griffin. You want to see Mr. Mo break out into leprosy? Let's talk about the miracle birth of Siete. Okay.
He was a little bit nervous.
let's just say fun activities are curtailed greatly by 6 kids, 5 judgmental cats, and 1 very needy puppy.
Oh,
So, you know, there is nothing more mood enhancing than, mom, mom, and then, you know, outside your door, you know, everyone wanting you like you have 35 seconds before the house explodes. You may use this however you want. Nothing is more romantic. I don't know how the
yeah.
Duggars did it, really, to be honest with you. I mean, I know they had their older kids watch the younger kids, but still, I mean, something is always exploding. I
Yeah.
can't imagine.
So
No, we are both spayed and neutered.
yeah.
So it would be a look, if y'all feel a great disturbance in the force, and we don't need to put that out in the universe. Look,
Yeah.
I am fully ready for the grandchildren in several. I'm ready to be a shenanigan in many, many years. I am not now.
No.
Bobby, you're gonna go in time. I will stop this stream and no one will get a frosty.
I'll turn this stream around.
I will turn this stream around. Seven locks, an alligator with a laser, 933. Let's see why Hall and Oates are mad at each other.
Okay.
I keep seeing this up, and Hall and Oates are the greatest, panty dropping singers of the 80s.
I'll
Why
be
are they
right
mad
back.
at each other? Okay, no problem. I will
Read
find
this.
out why Hall and Oates are mad at
Okay.
each other. Music lovers were left stunned learning Daryl Hall had filed a lawsuit against longtime collaborator John Oates in Nashville, Tennessee, court last week. This this cannot be happening. Hall and Oates, we need you. The suit is currently sealed, sparking speculations as to what could have caused the fallout between the musical icons. Now, sources privy to the conflict have told TMZ that the legal battle pertains to, quote, ground rules of who can sing what as a solo artist, along with money issues, of course. Uh, Insiders disclosed that Hall, 77, made a swift legal move on November 16th, petitioning the court for a restraining order against Oates, 75, which was promptly granted the next day by the presiding judge. Oates performing a series of solo shows earlier this month, purportedly singing a number of his and Hall's joint hits. Y'all are near 80s. Stop it. Leather pants. Okay, well, that right there, that's a look. Let me tell you. I mean, Freddie Mercury, the chest hair, the wings. I mean, I can see why you guys were just I mean, Kiss on My List, Private Eyes, Rich Girl. I mean, y'all were just drowning in it in the 80s. I mean, looking kinda at the camera, not at the camera. Those bedroom eyes. Concerts on November 9th and 10th were postponed per TMZ, but it remains unclear whether Hall had anything to do with that decision, given his suit was not filed until the following week. Hall has taken credit for writing some of the duo's biggest hit songs, including Kiss on My List, Rich Girl, and Private Eyes, co written by Warren Pash and Jana Allen. While many fans are shocked by the beloved duo's falling out, tensions had been hinted. I can speak English. I can. Hinted at previously, notably when Hall appeared on Bill Maher's Club Random podcast last year. Okay, so you're still rocking the curly hair. I think you could expose more chest hair. I'm just saying. Oh my gosh. All I am saying is let your soul glow. And I know that is not appropriate, but let's go on. Quote, you think John Oates is my partner? He's my business partner. He's not my creative partner, he said in a dismissive tone. John and I are brothers. We're not creative brothers. We're business partners. We made records called Hall and Oates together, but we've always been very separate, and that's really an important thing for me. He Hall cited the duo's 1980 number one hit, Kiss on My List, as an example of his creative superiority. I did all those harmonies, Hall said. That's all me. Hall's implication was clear. Certain songs were unequivocally his domain, not Oates'. Okay, the Vespa kinda takes me out of it, though. That needed to be a Harley. And are you wearing wedges, sir? Y'all? Is he wearing wedges? What the actual
Wow.
FH hockey sticks, holy mazzoli, am I looking at right now?
Wasn't he a sex symbol?
Is he pulling a DeSantis? Sal, look at those shoes. How do I
Huh.
embiggen this? Oh my god. He is wearing freaking wedge sandals and a pair of palazzo pants. I cannot. You guys, no, why is he on a Vespa? Why is he on a Vespa wearing my mom's sandals? Take away the mustache and he has the Lifetime movie look from that time. He is in a Judith Light movie. Lifetime. Meanwhile, TMZ reports that Hall has continued to perform the songs that he and Oates made famous together. He recently headlined a concert in Tokyo where he regaled a massive audience with the duo's timeless hits. Well, I will forever now just see those sandals and a Vespa. You have now ruined your music for me, sir. Thank you. Well, I have something in Nerd Rant news if you want to go there, but I
Sure.
didn't know how nerd ranty you want to go.
Up to you.
Okay, well, Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker, which I have not seen because that's not a thing, secretly set up 40 potential recruits to raise new Jedi Order. You know, I will say that that Disney Star Wars has made me really root for Palpatine. I mean, at least he had a plan. He had an
True.
overarching plan. I mean, he's like, look, these MFers probably are going to, blow up my extra Death Star because, it's the government, make two, spend 3 times as much. And I'm gonna have a General Snog in the background just in case, and this planet, and a bunch of clones of me because why not? Also, I'm gonna, use one of my clones to go make happy love time and have a grandkid just in case, so I can suck her dry like a gelfling. I mean, it's a beautiful story, and she for the win. You started on Naboo, you killed your dad, you you killed your master after he manipulated the Force to make Anakin. You saw all that through. You didn't realize your Padawan was going to turn on you, but you sort of did. You made it through the Death Star exploding somehow. You got to the weird planet. You built all your star destroyers underground for some reason. They don't know how to go up.
Like a Hamas tunnel.
Yeah, they don't know how to go up.
Okay. They're fighting Israel.
Apparently they're apparently defeated by space horses and,
Better than space lasers.
diverse space horses and such. your granddaughter decides to use the Force and her not boyfriend to kill you. I can't. What the actual Schnell? Let's see who can possibly join Rey Palpatine's order. Well, let's see. So, are we going to go? Oh, not Lando Calrissian's daughter.
Okay.
Again. So, I love that the movie is trying to be very, very, progressive, but Lando lost his kid, never found them, and this is probably it. Like they heavily hint that she is Lando Calrissian's daughter that he just lost, but never really, he kind of got real sad and then just never continued to look.
Oh no, where is she? Where is she? What the hell? I got lunch.
And or he's gonna hit on her at the end. I mean, because let's be honest, he was back in the day, he was getting all the action. And not with these people. I hate Disney. She's gonna do it so much better. I mean, I thought Finn was gonna be the Jedi. Did anyone else think Finn was gonna be the Jedi when he picked up the stuff in Force Awakens?
Yeah.
I mean, ugh. And then we got, oh God, what's her face? Rose Tico. If you want to go get a Rose Tico doll, if you desire one greatly, go to your local Ollie's. They will have them there along with the new Black Panther Quantum Mania toys. They will have the Wakanda toys. They will have a lot of toys from the latest Disney movies that might not have sold. It's just, again, you took a series that was primarily, I understand that there are female, there were always female fans of Star Wars, but it was primarily a male-driven fandom, and that's
Yeah.
okay. But they were like, let's make it female-driven.
Yeah.
No,
Not gonna transition well.
no, it's just, ugh. And Daisy Ridley has the emotional. Look, I love Keanu Reeves. Don't get me wrong. Keanu Reeves is awesome, but he also has one facial expression, which is okay in like John Wick and The
Yeah.
Matrix. And he does have a lot in Bill and Ted Save the World, the first two. But it, she just has that. And it's so terrible, and I don't want to see this. And God, Disney, stop. Massive crocodile dubbed Croczilla sunbathes at the Everglades National Park in Florida. A rarely seen giant crocodile named Croczilla was recently caught on video relaxing at Everglades National Park in Florida. Wildlife photographer Kim Clark shared on Instagram the 14-foot crocodile, which she said was the largest American crocodile reported in the Everglades from 9 Mile Pond. Croczilla is quite possibly just happy to see me as I was to see him. We only met one other time, but it was definitely love at first sight.
Oh, good Lord.
Am I the only one that says shoot it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like snapping turtles when Texas was saying, hey, if you see someone poaching these things, tell us because they're endangered. I'm like,
Oh, yeah. I don't think crocodiles are endangered.
Oh, Eris. Yeah, no. We don't. There are reasons.
How do they measure
I
it?
will tip to tail? I have
Well,
no
who
idea.
gets the job?
I
Imagine
don't.
having to like take a tape measure and walk up to it.
I know. I'd be like, big as hell, scary as hell. What is your measurement, Miss Mo? Scary as hell, big as hell. Oh hell no.
Later, greedy.
Okay, so it says American crocodiles have been listed as endangered since 1975.
Oh,
Well, wait a
okay.
minute. Are the okay, crocodiles, because gators are the ones that they can go get
Oh,
in like Alabama. Because I was thinking, wait, don't we hunt them?
yeah.
Those are gators. I always get the two mixed up. I know they're different, but look,
You can have
there's
Archer
still
explain the
reptiles.
difference.
There's what?
You ever see Archer and he's explaining like he has this fear of alligators and crocodiles?
I think I have, but it's
Yeah. He like lists all these detailed facts about him. Anyways,
oh, one has a pointy nose, the other has a rounded nose. Look, they're both reptiles that want to eat me, and I'm
yeah.
supposed to run in a zigzag. But I just have a feeling that's not going to work. I just have to run faster than the slowest person.
Exactly.
The Florida population of American crocodiles is now classified as threatened. So apparently the crocodiles have been making some time for each other. Oh, well, of course you guys in Australia have the giant crocodiles. You guys have everything that's giant and wants to yeah, I mean, if it's not the spiders and the koalas and the kangaroos and the, you know, snakes and the scorpions. I watch Rescuers Down Under. I've seen things.
Yeah.
I loved that movie when I was a kid. We need to make, you know what? If they do a live remake of Rescuers Down Under, I'm done. You know they will. They're getting desperate.
Yeah. That's all they do anymore.
Yeah. Oh, North Carolina bugs. I can imagine. Got
Mm.
those big June bugs and beetles and ooh. Yep, I am not a fan of critters.
No. Not if they can eat you.
Again, no, I understand that there is a magical web of life and all that stuff and, you know, beautiful magic. You need to get one of those pads that let the animals talk to you,
Yeah.
and then Babu can say, a-hole. Dad is a-hole. YouTube is a-hole. I could just see that.
It's good idea. I haven't heard of those. I'll have to check it out.
I think they're for dogs.
Oh.
You're in theory supposed to train them to where they can say like, I am scared or I want a treat or something like that or need food.
Oh. My cats have a little bird toy.
Oh.
And
Oh,
it
that's so
makes
cute,
noise.
Fedorowski. Bernard. I loved Bernard. He was such a cute little bumbly kind of squishy guy on the Rescuers Down Under. Well, just the Rescuers.
So, I don't
So,
know.
what are your big plans for? So, you're doing the Zimmerman,
Mhm.
and we're looking at Rittenhouse.
Yeah.
Has his book come out, or is it just on pre-sale? I haven't even looked that
I
up.
don't know. I know it's pre-sale, or it was pre-sale.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen everyone losing their ever-loving Twitter minds about it. But again, that picture is maybe not the most flattering of him. And I don't know, I know he's kind of gone on to do some fun stuff. Is he still on YouTube doing that stuff with his girlfriend
No, I
or
think
female
I don't know if
friend?
they broke up or not.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that mustache was not a good choice. I'll pull it
Yeah,
up.
he kind of looks like he shouldn't be near schools.
I'm pulling it up.
Yeah, I mean, I want to read it.
Yeah.
So Kyle Rittenhouse wrote a book, and Sal's pulling up. It's a photo. The book face cover is a photo of him. I am of the opinion that the photo of him was, if he had anyone on his side who was advocating for him, another picture, any picture, should have been used. Now, what they used was a picture that looks like he shouldn't be. Oh, yes,
Deliveries.
video of them. Sal and Mo gift ideas. That is a good idea. That should be what Sal and Mo would gift each other. We'll just go through Amazon and find what we would gift each other. That is a good idea, because we would have great. So this is the photo that they picked, and it's $60 damn dollars.
No, that's for a signed copy.
Oh, okay. I was about to say
22 for regular.
okay. That photo, I just don't think is flattering. To me,
Oh,
kind of looks like he shouldn't be near schools.
yeah.
But
Carol
I'm
doesn't
a
mind it,
terrible
but
person.
yeah.
But it looks like an interesting book. I do wonder if he wrote it, co-wrote it. That's the kind of thing I do wonder about, because a lot of these books are ghostwritten
Yeah.
or co-written.
Let me see.
I wonder if they have sample of the writing. And I know that I can't imagine the kind of pressure he had, the different kind of competing. I'm sure some people wanted to make him, some people wanted to make a national
Yeah. The rights.
hero.
Or use them
Some
for their
people
cause.
wanted to, yeah, some people wanted to make him a national monster, and here he is, just a kid who just wanted, a puppy and just wanted to go back to regular life.
Yeah.
So, and now every time he goes somewhere, every time he goes to try to go to school or try to move on with his life, I wonder if he could legally just change his name.
He
Yeah, it's
could,
not the
but
best lighting. I don't know about the mustache.
I mean, Gage Grosskreutz changed his name under seal, and it was still leaked. So you
Yeah,
can change it, but it's not gonna. It'll still come out somehow.
yeah, his face is very well known. I mean,
Yeah.
regardless of what he does in life, this is always going to follow him. And the fact that we saw on Stand, his was the first trial I watched the full thing.
Yeah.
I got into trials. I had just broken my leg or my ankle, so I had to physically stay off my feet.
Yeah.
And his was the first trial I watched, and I mean, when he got on the stand and they started to try to ask him questions and he
Yeah.
broke down, it was, I mean, you could tell that this is a terrible, hard thing that he's lived through.
Yeah. And yeah, it was like his PTSD kicked in right as Rosenbaum started chasing him. And he almost broke down on Cross as well, right when he
Yeah.
started discussing that point. So for people who
Yeah,
are like,
and
oh, he's faking it, no.
no, and it was really eye-opening to, um for me, since it was my first trial, to see how the media was painting things,
Yeah.
and then to watch the lawyers, because that was when Rekieta and
Yeah.
Bites and I think Legal Mindset were just getting started out, or
Yeah.
possibly they had just started things.
Well, they'd been
So
around, but kind of separately.
yeah, so when they were explaining all these things, and then, they're like, "Okay, well, this is looking good, this is looking good," and then, but the media was saying,
Yeah.
"No, the prosecutor's doing a really great job." So it was easy to see how the public was really confused
Yeah.
when the verdict came out, because they're like, "How is he acquitted? He did it. He did it.
Yeah.
He did it," and those of us who watched the trial said they didn't prove it. They
Yeah.
didn't prove it. And, it was really eye-opening, and I think that's the first time that I got really into trials, because
Yeah.
it was like, wow. I'd already been kind of woken up about the media's lies, but I didn't really see, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And that's why I think it would be really cool to go back and watch the Rittenhouse thing, especially with this coming out,
Yeah.
because I think with this coming out, I'll have to read the book. I don't know that I'm going to get a signed copy. He does look very, I mean, you can tell this is worn on him as a comfort eater, sir.
Yeah.
I understand. Look, did Mo happen to have 2 nutty buddies last night? Yes, Mo did. But it and you can see how dirty and corrupt. I wanna see how much more I notice about the prosecution
Yeah.
being dirty and corrupt, because there are so many things that I don't think I noticed when I first watched it, because I wasn't paying attention
Yeah.
and I didn't really know. But it was very interesting, and just the stuff like the media trying to go after the bus
Hmm.
to
Oh,
get to the
yeah. Forgot
jurors.
about that.
What the actual Schnell? It was really weird. And to see Judge, oh god,
Schroeder.
Schroed, yeah, competent.
I know.
And it's funny because now the same people that are totally okay with him in the Zachariah Anderson trial
Yeah.
are like, "Judge Schroeder was incompetent and mentally ill, and, let this guy off. He's not even fit to be a judge." And they were okay with him in the Zachariah Anderson case.
Yeah.
These law and crime people. And we need to do, you know what? You and I need to just watch Photo Chad together.
Yeah.
I love Photo Chad.
Yeah.
Photo Chad's like, no, you told me that I
Yeah.
couldn't say this. And I was like, oh God, I love you, Photo Chad. I hope
He's
he's
so
doing
adorable.
better.
I think he
I hope
is.
he's doing okay. Because I know he had a lot of, kind of drama llama stuff. And
Yeah.
I can only imagine,
He
as a
got a lot of
person
hate.
who maybe is introverted, and I think he might have been on a
I'm
spectrum,
sure.
just with, look, I'm not a doctorologist, I'm not a mentalologist. I am not even versed in tarot cards. So, um, you know, I can't make any diagnosis, but I know that he got a lot of attention that he really didn't want.
Yeah.
So I hope he was able to, I know Rekieta did some fundraising streams, and I hope he's really doing a lot better, because, those are the ripples effects that I do like to look at.
Yeah.
I know I've been saying I want to do a stream about the Spanish teacher killer the dad's testimony at
Mm.
sentencing. I still want to do that. It's just, squirrels and finding time. You'd be surprised doing, 3 daily news shows.
Yeah. Gets to be
You
a
get
lot.
a little well, that and then trying to do laundry and feed people. Like they keep making laundry.
Go figure.
I know.
So
But yeah, I mean, these are the ripples and you don't always think about them. But I do hope he's doing better because that
yeah,
and Grambo is awesome. Oh, I love Grambo.
I'm
And
hoping to
then
get her on.
I love the brothers that were like,
Oh,
well, we had 174 cars, maybe 5 cars, maybe 10, we don't $1 billion,
Yeah.
$70 jillion.
Maybe it was $100,000. I don't know. Please don't sue us.
We had 89,100 cars.
Yeah. There was my guess is that they're playing fast and loose with the insurance and trying to. Well, they were trying to get the insurance because the insurance was domestic terrorism, is what the riots were called for, like, insurance, and usually that's not covered.
Yeah, it was just those two were comic relief.
Yeah.
Was just
Yeah.
like, I was like, the memes that came out of that were
Amazing. We'll have to pull some of
yeah.
them up.
Oh my gosh. And it's really so strange because just when we thought that was over, just when we thought like things were settling down, like the world was going to be okay again, then Kim Potter happens and Waukesha happens, where an SUV of its own accord,
Yes.
attacked a parade. Don't you love the media? An SUV, somehow attacked someone. I know. The Ford Escape, if you will.
Yeah.
That was, I will tell you, the Daryl Brooks case was a hard one to sit through,
Yeah.
but my favorite day of all the days, and I might just do that one day, is when Daryl walked in and he was so excited. He was so super stoked. He was like in that yellow shirt. He
Oh,
was
God.
like, I got this. And he was like, I would like to tell y'all about the nationwide recall on the Ford Escape. It is a nationwide recall. Therefore, there was a Brady violation. And Sue Opper was like, yeah, this was, brought up in the report that this guy, you just testified about. There was nothing wrong with the throttle body. It would cause a sudden stop,
Yeah.
not a sudden acceleration. So you're wrong on all counts. No, my mama said, well, your mama could say a lot. It was like freaking Waterboy.
Yeah.
And you could tell he was like, get
He
these
thought that was
shackles
it.
off of me. I'm leaving prison today. I am leaving the prison. I am gonna get out. Like no one he for sure in his little peanut brain thought I am innocent. All the innocent. You could tell he walked in with a swagger. He was like third party intervener. I am lawyer of the year. And then to
Oh,
see it just crumble down was probably my best day ever. It's like that might
yes.
be something I do. We might have to body language that because
Yeah.
that would be awesome. It was just hilarious. I loved that. I love that. Yeah, he and his mom had spent all night
One second.
figuring it out. that and his mother, and oh my god, that poem. I was about to die. I was like, I can't live. It was the, Professor Farnsworth. I don't want to live on this planet anymore. But I do have to get going here fairly soon so I can make sure that the little people have all the leftovers figured out for lunch. I ordered the right thing for my mobile Mo station near the fire. That Mr. Mo, I had to get one of those flat cord things since I'm a trip risk. You know, they call it foot drop, but I tend to shuffle a bit like our certain resident and chief anymore. I don't do the fake thing where I pretend like I can jog. I don't pretend anymore. But I do sometimes on bad days tend to not pick up my left leg as much as I should. So I ordered one of those extension cords that have the flat profile, which are expensive. It's not fair. It is not fair that things that have a low profile would be more expensive. You are muted, I think.
Yes, I am.
Ah,
No, I'm back. Sorry. Cat thing.
but I am setting that up, and then I might join the Zimmerman trial as one of my characters just to test out how things are looking as far as that goes.
Yep.
Depending on how long I stay with my family. Yeah, I have made peace with I have to work around things, so I'd rather not fall. So I'd pay $40 to not fall. And gosh, I know that feeling. I just woke up and I'm ready for a nap.
Yeah.
I understand. I
Ugh.
surely understand that.
Yep. So,
So can you?
Yeah.
You can't redirect.
no.
So today is Saturday. That means it is Jody Day. So don't forget to go to either. Well, okay. So MLS is here. So go to MLS and go to Nicholas. Like both, they are in a competition. So, like both. I think we are still with Jody being cross-examined and still on subjects that are making the poor court reporter want to hide and go pray a whole lot. So that is always fun.
Yeah. No, it's not a green
Yes.
bed sheet, David. It's a green screen that I hung up
Yeah.
as curtains. Because I thought, I thought like I could put it up on the window and use it as a green screen, but then the sunlight like shines on it and it doesn't work, and it's a work in progress.
Everything is a work in progress. I mean, Rackets didn't have the Pope hat until much later, and
True.
I don't even want to know what a Baldo is. Look, it's a
I
new
can explain
computer.
it.
I don't want to give it gonorrhea. Look, I already looked up the lyrics to WAP on it, and that's about as.
I'll send you one for Christmas.
Thanks. As long as it's multicolored and glitter.
I think they have multicolored ones.
Of course they do. They probably have a glitter one too. Because they probably do.
All right, so then I got after Jody. I've got my Zimmerman stream. Talk with Sally should be on. Maybe Bronca, EU, and maybe Jensen later today. We'll see how I feel. I'm kind of worn out at the moment, so
it is understandable. We are all still recovering from turkey comas.
Yeah.
Or carb comas. Or if you stayed well and good with your, carnivore or low carb diet, good on you, but don't rub it in.
all right. So I'm gonna end the
Alrighty then.
stream now. check out Dolly Talk and subscribe, and do all the fun stuff you do on YouTube. Like and subscribe.
Yes.
I will see you
Yes.
guys later.
Okie doke.
I believe in miracles. Since you came along.